Hi fellow traders, I'm going to share my AUD USD analysis with you. I can see a sell trade setup here on AUD USD, and we can see that the price on AUD USD on this 4-hour time frame is in a range, and this range is contracting from the top. If it was not contracting, the upswings should have been made along with this trend line, because this trend line is parallel to this trend line. So you can see that this is contracting and our price is falling. So I have taken my sell position already, as all the requirements technically and fundamentally are already satisfied by the market. Today morning, Philip Lowe did not say anything dovish, but he was not hawkish either, and market has taken his statement as statement to be slightly dovish, and it started falling. If you look at the daily time frame, market was in a very gradual uptrend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bullish candle, but couldn't even go with the speed of like previous two bullish candle, or this bullish action, this bullish action, and this bullish action. These two bullish actions were quite faster than this action of 7 days. So price was trying its best to go up, but the momentum, there was no bullish momentum. And then you can see the speed of today's fall after Reserve Bank of Australia's statement. So I was just waiting for speech of Governor Philip Lowe, and then I look at the market's reaction, and I found that this range is contracting. It's not even going to touch somewhere around this area. This is going down, and here is how I entered my position on 1-hour time frame. So you can clearly see that last time when RSI had crossed above 50, and this MSC, moving average crossover also had taken place simultaneously. Market had kept going up, and until here it did not cross back. But now crossover happened to the downside. Here also you can see RSI crossover to the downside had already taken place. It started falling. But when market is falling against a previous sustained uptrend, there is a chance that market will just retrace and it will go up. So how will we distinguish between retracement and reversal? How will we determine that this will further continue to the downside? How will we know that it will not go to the upside? There is a way. So generally retracements are kind of A, B, C, D retracements, and if it goes beyond the ABCD, there is a chance of further continuation. So here ABCD was already made. If you look at this development from here, look at A, this is the B, this is the C, and this is the D, and then this smaller hammer kind of candle was made on this 1-hour time frame. Although this is not very significant, but this is sufficient in such a tiny movement to be considered as a hammer. If we want to understand it better, let's go to 15-minute time frame. I'm talking about this A, B, C, and D development, and this movement could have been a continuation, but it could not sustain. Even this movement could have been a continuation, but it did not sustain. I do not consider 15-minute or a half-an-hour time frame. I rarely use them. So I look at the 1-hour time frame, and this was a significant candle, because this was made right at the first hour of London session, and market couldn't continue to the upside. So it means that this A, B, C, D is not just a retracement, and market after ABCD retracement not going to the upside, it's falling, and as soon as this penetrated below the low, and its low was 69.35, right below 69.35, I took my sell position. And now is the time to decide where I'm going to exit the position in case of loss, also in case of profit. So obviously if it will start going up, and again if it will close above this point, I'm talking about the closing of 1-hour candle, I will exit my sell position in loss. What will happen if it will keep going down? How many pips should I consider for setting my take profit? So we'll go to 4-hour time frame, and we'll decide where to set the TP. So let's figure out 4-hour time frame. There are two ways of deciding the TP. One, when market will go down and touch this trend line, we have to exit our sell position, we have to book our profits. But if you're not monitoring market, you have to set the TP. So how or when will it touch? Probably. How to decide? So let's calculate. Last time the total downswing was made in 23 candles. Next time 29 candles. It means it is getting slower and slower. So next time, what will be the next number in sequence? 23, 29. Next will be either 36 or 37. If we increase the number of candles by the same percentage as per the previous increment, so it will be 36 or 37 candles. So from here it will reach this area. Let's look at 23, 25. Okay, 36 candles here. So it will give you a target of something around 68.85 as per the number of candles. If it slows down just like it has slowed down in last 2 times, then it will give you a target of 68.85 after making 36 candles. But it's not necessary that market will exactly behave like it has behaved in these 2 developments. But this is the way of determining your TP. Number 1. Number 2 is to measure the length. So here the length from this to this was 168 pips. The range is contracting, and now the next movement was just 139 pips. So 168 and roughly 140 pips. So 168, then 140. What will be the next number in the sequence? 168, 140. The next number in the sequence will be 118 if we reduce the number of pips by the same percentage as it did last time. So 118, where will 118 reach? 118 will reach here. Something around here. So it will just take 26 candles. So whether 26 candle or 36 candle, you have to set your target somewhere between 68.79 and 68.85. And you know where I've set my target? Not 68.79, not 68.85 either, even above this, so that I could reach my target pretty easily. So my target is 68.93, because this is equal to my risk, and I'm just taking equal reward. So because my risk here, you can see if I've taken sell position here, and if I'm going to close above this point, my risk is around 40 pips. My target is also around 40 pips. And 40 pips is something around 68.94, 68.93. I already said 68.93 is my target, which is above the target we have figured out by 2 ways. One way by deciding when it will touch the trend line, other way by reducing the number of pips in these swings. So that's all about this video, and let's see what happens. Thank you for watching.